We're the Normies, and we're back to watch a new season of The Bear. Woo! This is season 4, episode 1. Hi, I am Sous Chef Rena.
What up? It's the Zinc de Saucier, Chris Johnson.
This is your pastry chef, Navi.
I'm Pat.
We are back, guys. We left off with Uncle dropping Carmi after a bad review. Mm-hmm. Uncle is broke. Mm-hmm. We got no money.
That's what that means.
No, yeah, exactly. Cousin Richie's been invited to Tiffany's wedding. He's gonna go so he doesn't worry his daughter Eva. The cousins Ted and Neil visited Claire last few episodes, and so did Sydney, dropping off some food to her. So there's a lot of moving pieces right now going on. Mm-hmm.
Would you go to your ex's, well, I guess your baby mama's wedding?
I guess like they seem to have a good relationship. There's no like.
It's your baby mama. I kind of feel like, I don't know.
Some people have good relationships, like ex-husbands and new husbands or whatever wives are friends.
Yeah.
I think it depends.
They make it work.
Yeah, like if we parted and like no, good and we are co-parenting, then yes.
Yeah.
If you are co-parenting, then I think you should.
Yeah, you know, there's a part of me that's like, I just want to see you happy, because if you're happy in this relationship, you know, I know that'll be really great for my kid.
Yeah.
And there's the other part that's like, I want to see you fucking miserable. I hope you fucking rot, and I'll take the kid away, and then me and her go live in the Alps.
All right, well, let me remind Marquetta about this.
So
Good God.
guess we know what to
I
expect.
would never divorce Marquette.
I don't know.
She would divorce me for leaving my socks on the floor.
Well, guys, just want to let you guys know that there is a possible baby chance we not continue this series after a few episodes, just in case it doesn't get us the views this season. But who knows? It probably is going to get the views.
It's up to y'all, so bring the views.
Yeah, bring the views, guys.
It's up to you guys.
Show your support in the comments, because if it doesn't show up, we are going to put our energy and time to another show that you guys would rather watch with us.
And I do want to say, if it doesn't do the numbers and we don't stop watching it, doesn't mean we hate The Bear. I love this show.
I'm going to watch it at home.
I want to put on, you know, for the whole Midwest. Obviously, I want to put on for Chicago. I'm not even from there. I'm from East Chicago. Yeah. But I love it. I think it's a great show. They won a bunch of Emmys. The cinematography's great. The writing's great. The acting's great. It's a top-notch show.
Good
if
chemistry.
it's not great for reactions for you guys, that's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. We still gonna watch it because I love this shit.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I think, and going back with what Rana said, like, if we don't continue, we will come back with the last episode and do our thoughts, because we will continue watching it on our own. It just may not be worth it for the views. So, like Pat said, it's all up to you guys. Let us know how much you want us to continue it. Please watch it. Please like it.
Comment.
Share it. Comment. That helps us
understand
that you love that. Yeah, tell all your bear friends. And season 3 may not have done well because it wasn't released when it was coming out, and this might be different for this one. It's all up to you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited to jump into this, guys. Now, Marcus Substitute, please support the OG content, and this is a final season.
Yeah. I like when they announce this, so you just like, it's, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, like this is it. And I hope Carmi gets happy, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or maybe The Bear does great.
Hey, didn't you have some bear recently?
I did. I ate bear in Japan.
Yeah.
So gross.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looked like cat food, and it tasted like Salisbury steak.
Do you think that makes some bear here in the show?
I hope not, because I don't know that you can make bear taste good.
Oh, you didn't like it?
No.
No, it smelled like cat food.
It did. I also just realized something super meta. It's not up to the people watching. The motherfuckers watching it are already giving it the views. It's up to all the people that aren't watching it. How do we reach them?
Share with your bear friends.
Share with
comment
your,
below,
just
tell us
share
to
it.
continue.
Go to the woods.
Push the algorithm.
Push to the algorithm. Nobody knows how the YouTube algorithm works, so please help us figure it out.
We talked to a YouTube rep once, and he pretty much said that exact same thing.
Yeah, they literally don't know, so things are happening. Let's go, guys. It's been a minute.
Oh, Sydney. Pistachios.
Ah, that's fire shit right there.
Had pistachio ice cream yesterday. It was so good.
Ooh, Trader Joe's
A
has
nice
a new
sauce.
Jam.
Jam?
Spaghetti sauce.
Spaghetti sauce.
Garlic.
Yeah, that thing that, didn't work out. Rental cars.
Can I ask you something?
What?
Why forget it then,
No,
Mike?
what are you
Forget
gonna
it.
say? Everybody thought it was stupid.
I was gonna ask if you gave a shit about it.
I don't give a shit.
Oh, the arguing's back, and I can't.
No, I don't give a shit. You need to stir that. For Christ's sake, I hear it's sticking.
Sounds like you do give a shit about something.
What if I wanted to open a restaurant?
Why a restaurant?
Why not a restaurant?
Like you already have a restaurant.
All this good shit, it happened to us in restaurants because restaurants are special places, right?
They are.
People go to restaurants to celebrate, to relax, to not have to think about anything else for a minute. Oh, even Dad. I don't know, the only time I can remember him being even remotely happy was when he would talk about that Irish place.
It was a shithole. It smelled like a dumpster. It was fucking hell.
You're not stirring the sauce.
Bro, that's already stuck.
You like do that? You think about Pop?
What was he like?
You feel that? That's pretty much it.
Well, everybody loves restaurants. Even assholes.
I've definitely met thousands of people who definitely do not love restaurants.
Well, I know that.
Grass on plates.
No, I know that. It's fucking hard. And not everybody can do it, but I can do it. We can make it calm. We can make it delicious. We could play good music.
Calm, I don't know about that. All the other stuff, yeah.
Right? They'd want to come in there after they had great days, and they'd want to come in there even more after they had shitty ones.
That's like the why of what he wants to do this for.
Yeah, you and me.
No, Mikey.
You really thought about this, huh?
I know what it smells like.
What do you call it?
We could call it Mikey's.
I think I got a better one.
Oh.
Mikey picked the name.
There wasn't one today. Hello?
Groundhog Day?
Yep.
I don't get Groundhog Day.
Have you seen the movie?
I think so and Caddyshack both I seen. But I was at Chibi.
You should definitely rewatch Groundhog Day and Caddyshack.
What would you do if you were stuck in one place and every day was exactly the same?
What would you do? What was the answer? Who remembers that movie?
You have to watch the movie. I remember all of it, and I'm not telling you anything.
How come we haven't watched it for the Normies yet?
Dude, there's just
You guys
so
don't like good
many
old movies?
movies. Stumbles with culinary dissonance. Wow.
Culinary dissonance kind of sounds dope, though. Yay, public transportation. You know, guys, if we just went to Chicago every day, eventually we could become extras on the show. Well, this is the last
Ant-Man
season,
did.
So, he did.
Oh, see, you know Wi-Fi on the train? Fuck that.
No.
No,
Who
he's
is it,
just-
Mikey?
he's
He's just
texting Mikey
texting
still.
to Mikey.
Doors are closed.
So when you
though.
die, you still keep your phone number? Like it doesn't get transferred over to somebody
Eventually
else?
it will.
Eventually somebody will get it.
They'll just block you, and you can keep texting it anyway.
Come on, Sydney. Talk to him.
Sign the papers.
She's become like one of my favorite actresses.
Oh.
You're gonna have to be a little more specific.
You know she's related to Marshawn Lynch?
Be better.
Okay. I don't know if
They're
that's a
in a movie
takeaway.
Mm-hmm.
The Trib ate here 3 times at 3 different restaurants.
They didn't like the vibe.
They didn't like the chaos, and yeah, frankly, I don't know if I do either.
You think I like chaos?
I think so.
You're doing it.
I think you needed to be talented. You would be just as good. You would be great without this need for like mess. I can feel you shutting down. You can feel it in this place.
Good for her.
I don't like dysfunction. I like this.
Has his eyes always been this blue?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
They're not contacts?
No, sir.
Okay, maybe just try to be less miserable first.
Nom 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 nom. Nicotine gum. I have an idea how to go up viewership. We'll just say Chicago things wrong. People will comment about it.
She wanted a bear that cost $100, and I said no, and then she got pissed, and I didn't back down. She said she deserved it, and I wasn't taking no for an answer. Maybe you guys just parent differently now, and I'm out of the loop, maybe? I tried to establish and set rules by fostering an independence to help her develop a set of self-control.
Oh.
She's 7, Richard.
You know what, Tiff? I'm sorry, I gotta take this. I'll call you back.
No, I
Just
get
get her the goddamn bear.
No, absolutely not.
$100. No.
You guys are divorced, man. She's suffering.
No, she's
No.
not.
She getting
not.
presents on both sides.
She got both her presents present who love her and support her and get her other shit, dude.
Yeah.
$100 does not show that you love your child. Also, Build-A-Bear's probably in it. Shit, that shit is stupid crazy.
Yeah.
Build a bear? Yeah, trust me. I took my niece there. Hell no.
You ever feel like you're stuck in the same day, like over and over again?
Like Groundhog Day? I have before.
How'd you fix it?
Started working here.
It's the same day.
Application admission, college.
Community,
college?
yeah.
Oh.
Hey, good shit, bro.
What's going on out here?
Bro.
Creating opportunity.
Oh.
Trying to keep the window as busy as possible.
Hell
No
yeah.
problem there. The review loved your sandwiches. Nice work.
No. Adam, I almost called him Ryan. No. Adam, we're not.
No, his name is Chef Adam.
But she needs to give an answer.
I know, the answer is
His
no.
name is Adam.
I know.
Yeah.
Call me back when you're ready. Excited to keep the comment going by a new spot. Yeah, like she hasn't given him any answer.
Kind of like leaving people on ghost when they're holding some of your property. Still not talking. Y'all better fix this episode.
So-
Literally,
like-
dude.
I gotta get my head in the game. I gotta focus. I gotta get faster.
Let's go, Ebra. Let's go, Tino.
Good system, sir.
Morning, sports fans.
Oh, no.
Hi, Mr. Kalinowski.
Hi, honey.
Computer.
Oh, the computer.
Computer display.
Got Unc and computer here, so I'm gonna put you on speakers, all right?
Probably guess what's going on over there.
I don't know if you could. We've got computer plugging a clock into the wall.
Props are proving to be effective.
Anybody? This clock is displaying 1,440 hours. Anybody know how long that is?
3 months.
2
months.
2 months.
Fuck me.
And if officially, how much money we have left?
Okay, but we've got 10 months to pay you back, right?
9 months.
Jesus Christ.
He's me.
When that clock shows 0, this restaurant needs to cease operations.
Or be profitable.
You spend that much money on a clock like that, just tell him.
No,
Could have saved that money towards the food.
maybe a light a fire under their ass.
But I mean, clock is what, like $50? Like
2 months is actually a pretty good parachute.
Yeah, I agree.
No, you're both right. This parachute doesn't take into consideration any repayment of loans. My sampling shows no growth, the sign of a dead business.
What's making our parachute unhealthy?
Fucking bazooka-sized holes, courtesy of Chicago fucking
Well,
trip.
there were nice words.
And there were also words like confusing
A dissonance.
and dissonance. Tell me, Nicholas, what does that word mean to you personally?
Harmonically fuck.
Nicholas.
Unless there's a marked difference, clock runs out. You closed a month ago.
What's this?
Yeah, what's going on? Hey, computer. Hey, Unc.
We have a 2-month parachute.
Sick.
No, wrong.
They're suggesting.
No, not suggesting, telling. Be like beating a dead horse.
Blasting a fucking wet crap all over it before you throw it off a cliff.
With a Panzer tank.
Yeah, before you set it on fire and run it through the fucking wood chipper.
okay, we got it.
After which,
we get it.
We got it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jesus.
we got it.
All right, Uncle Jay, Uncle Computer. This,
Just like we practiced.
I read that article very carefully. There was a lot of truth. It made me realize that I'm dropping the ball. That man came in 3 times. I should have known it, not because he's a critic, because he's a repeat guest. I'm not finished.
But I do
Richie?
think that I should be the one that's taking the
Enough
money.
of martyr karma.
Oh, my
Let
God.
him finish.
Let's fight!
Okay, bye.
Fucking hiring people!
Everybody quit.
What about when we get the star?
if.
You got 2 months to get a star.
Y'all need to create like some sort of viral food.
You just stop changing the menu every day.
Yeah, I think that's step number 1.
Yeah, as strange as it seems.
The sound of her laughter, me singing your dreams.
Oh, Rogers and Hammerstein, 1958.
Thanks, computer.
We're gonna get the star.
Well, you got that amount of time to get it.
God, no, yeah, the clock will light 2 fires under my ass. I'm like, I can't look at that thing.
I want to let you know that we got a robot, so nobody freak out when you see it riding around outside.
Oh!
Name's Chucky. Chucky delivers. I got a free with a delivery app.
Nice work.
Carry on.
Thank you, Chef.
Nobody's gonna spend any more money, right?
Chuck's buying droids.
It's free.
Hiring anybody else. Okay?
The robot's gonna serve food for y'all. Y'all good?
No, it's for the
Anybody
freaking
else?
sandwich shop.
Oh.
Who'd you hire?
Oh, people from the fucking Terry spot, right?
Terry spot?
Non-negotiables.
Obviously, right?
Oh yes. It better be. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, I'm pre-ready.
I got fucking chills. We might be able to do it. I don't know.
Look at them.
Let's go, baby.
One at a, just like Normies meetings. Like, can we do one at a time?
No, we're way better.
We're going to communicate
Yes,
without
we
saying
are.
anything.
How do we do that?
This motion, you come to me.
How do I know that you're looking at me?
Because he's looking.
Directly at you, fool!
Can you devote a daily 20-minute meeting to discuss menu with all staff?
Yes, chef.
Next up is the wine list. Gary, feeling good about pairings?
Yes, Chef.
How are you doing with what goes with what?
I'm getting better at it. It's just a lot of stuff is just going over my head.
I have a friend I want you to see.
You guys realize this is a sports anime, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
What happens if a 4-top cancels like happened just fucking now?
We're overbooked.
We don't overbook.
I know, I do.
Nice.
So I'm going to overbook by 2 tables.
Yeah, what do you do if everyone shows?
They call that a champagne problem.
So when you reserve a restaurant, like a fancy place, you could not show up if you don't want to?
I mean, if you got something else going on,
But don't you have to pay still?
if you're filthy rich, you don't care.
One's for the night, one's for the turn, one's for the dish. We need each course out under 3 minutes. You're my clock.
Yes, chef.
I'm confused, but I'm glad I'm not Tina.
Right? How do you practice this? Like, you just have to be good at it now? I'd show up early. I'd fucking practice, bro.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
5 minutes. Yeah, cut 2 minutes off of that.
Marcus, you prep for tonight?
Almost chef.
Bruh!
It's even got the fucking 80s montage music.
It does.
That kind of efficient.
Well, we'll spend less and spend better.
Like it in theory.
Our flower budget is fucking crazy, okay?
I know.
Yeah, stop spending that much money on flowers, bro.
Look at the
Okay,
baby.
but like actually reduce, like fucking reduce.
Natalie, I apologize. You don't need to raise your fucking voice at me right now.
Oh, the baby!
Sorry, baby.
I mean, you also gotta get the vibrated.
Yeah,
like
but
this.
you don't need that, like $7,000 worth of flowers, bro. Go to Kroger and get like $20
Are you
worth of
mad at
flowers.
me?
That ain't gonna do it for this kind
The
of place.
Kroger $20 flowers, a little bit. He's probably getting a lot.
7 hours to service, 2 hours to beef window. Every second counts. Let's get to work.
This feels like a restaurant I would want to work at, even though it would be really hard.
Yeah.
Previously, I would throw up daily.
I don't want to work in the restaurant industry, period.
Have you ever worked at a restaurant?
I served for 1 month and I got mad when somebody asked me for more ketchup.
Sounds about right for running.
Need to walk 4 cavatelli. Fire cauliflower. Need 12 panna cotta.
Oh.
Fire cauliflower. Yes. Fire 6 romanesco. 2 no eggs.
I would
5 runners
never.
out there. No eggs.
Lamb dragging hard.
Ah!
Fire 4 lamb chop. 2.
It's trying to curve up.
Refire tomato broth. Refire bass.
They're never gonna succeed. I don't know what the problem is.
Nah, bro, that's loser mentality. They could do it.
They could do it, yeah, for real.
The problem is they're not consistent and chaotic.
The board is fired.
Also, just pre-cook some of this shit.
And they're spending money.
You can't.
Some of the stuff you could pre-cook. No one's gonna know.
They will.
Some of this stuff is, like, I'm pretty sure gravies and sauces are pre-cooked, but you still have to combine it together on time.
Oh, you good
Tina.
catch.
She just saw it coming. I'm sorry.
All right, now they're getting to their groove. They're
Yeah.
getting to their groove. Don't look at it.
Nah, you need to know.
There's just no way not to look at it. Stop staring at it.
No, that clock is my enemy. I'm fighting that bitch daily.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
All right. We ended here.
That
All
felt,
by Christopher Storr. Good job, Christopher Storr.
that felt short.
Yeah.
That was a whole ass 30 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Not bad. Oh, here Mariah is the executive producer.
Damn, bro, watching this guy just come up in the world is crazy.
He's been executive producer for this whole bear.
All right. Well, we're back, baby. This was season 1.
4.
4. Episode 1 of season 4. There
Yeah.
we go. That's what I'm trying to say.
They're able to bring that frenetic, chaotic energy without it being bad.
Yeah.
Or toxic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, usually it's like, oh my God, like everyone's fighting and screaming, but like they still were having that energy, but it was like focused. It was like they removed the chaos. Mm-hmm. They kept the energy, and the chaos was gone.
Yeah. You know what they did? And I think it's a strategy that we also employed when we first started hiring employees. We hired outside of the friend group, and we were like, that will calm us down. And it did calm them down because, like, it's some outside perspective that came in and, like, we gotta be on a behavior.
But also they got super lucky because it's
they got
like
super lucky.
they like he's like,
creme de
I'm
la
hiring
creme.
3 people that all are coming from the restaurant down the street that are
Beautiful.
the people that he staged with, so their system's already similar. Just a couple extra changes. It's like literally it's like the perfect people to hire, and it's non-negotiable. It wouldn't make sense to do anything else.
And they have a huge experience that they definitely can use.
No one's smoking crack out back.
Nobody's smoking crack out back. And I know our boy Carmi has experience, but not the same. Like, he doesn't have experience of running a restaurant at this scale, and not everybody else either. So it's helpful to have those.
Similar to One Piece, there's a big difference from being a crew member on a ship and being the captain yourself.
I mean, we're gonna move on from that.
Anyway, we learned that the name came from Mikey.
Yeah.
Which is cool. A little flashback with Mikey, knowing that their dad wasn't really there.
We knew that already, but I think we just got it even
Yeah.
further. I love it when he was like, "When's the last time you talked to him?" What did you do? He's like, "I don't know." He's like,
Exactly.
"That's exactly it. That's pretty dope."
And we learned that he still texts Mikey, which is sweet, you know, like get his like thoughts and feelings out. I think it's a bit therapeutic for sure.
Yeah.
For him, it's just sad.
I think The Bear season 3 had its kind of slower moments. If this is setting the tempo for what season 4 is going to be, I'm really excited. I think The Bear is going to go down in Chicago TV show pantheons.
Yeah.
So it's going to be The League, The Bear, fucking Shameless.
Shameless.
Easy. I like Netflix's Easy. I don't care what you say. And then there's probably another Chicago show that I'm not thinking of. Also, the Chicago show's not having black folks in them. Damn. Is that one Black Chicago show?
No, I bet there is one. I just can't think of one.
Better be on
No,
Netflix.
I don't.
It better be doing great.
Isn't there another Black Chicago show?
30 for 30.
Isn't this Chicago PD or like Fire Chicago or something? The Fire.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Fire.
It's not. There's no black people in it.
But also, I don't think they actually. I wonder if they do shoot that one in Chicago. I wonder. Anyway, sorry.
But either way,
Tina, tell us all of the Chicago shows.
I'm surprised, Pat. You never noticed that Carmi's eyes are this blue.
No.
He got a dog with blue eyes, and I
I know.
He's
I
like,
think
now I
me and
see.
Ron have been talking about it since the beginning of the
Are they
season.
real?
Yes, they are.
You hating?
Yeah, I'm hating. I want blue eyes too.
About to pull in the heat.
I'm about to get these contacts, bro.
God,
No, he's playing Bruce Springsteen too, which is really cool. But anyway,
The boss.
Yeah, I like that. Carmi and Sydney have always had like a good communication kind of relationship, except for her not telling him about the contract job with Adam. But for the most part, they've learned to like notice each other, talk it out when they can, kind of thing. And I'm glad to hear she told him straight up to his face, like, you kind of like the chaos, my dude, and like you kind of could succeed without the chaos. Like you depend on the chaos for your talent, and you don't need that.
But it probably feels like there's a fire lit under him when it is the chaos, and he has to work his way
some
through
people
it.
actually focus.
And
on
he
that.
grew up in a dysfunctional family, so like he thinks that that's what he needs. But he doesn't think. He just thrives well in it, so it feels natural to him. And I like that he's trying to get away from that. Mm-hmm. And I love the idea of the clock, one, because show don't tell, cinematography rules, movie making rules. But two, the idea of having an antagonist that is literally just a clock. We can look at it and know that they're cutting to the antagonist. And then three, for me, like I'm the type of person who, depending on the situation, like I won't quit. Like I'll just, if you tell me something's not fucking possible, like whatever, I'll do it until it makes a certain extent. Like I have to care a bunch. If I care a lot about it, I'll ignore all of the shit around it, and I'll just do it anyway.
No, that clock
and
is.
Like, I feel that energy here.
Yeah, that clock is intense. I'm not gonna lie.
For sure.
I freaking computer coming in and like telling them like Uncle is dragging this like a dead ass like wagon or a child's wagon or some shit. It was so freaking funny, like beating the horse. But we learned his name is Nicholas.
Yeah,
I mean, I never picked up on it.
Isn't he? We clocked that he was he's not like a regular actor, right? He was like he's a coach or some shit, right? Remember, we looked up the actor that plays Nicholas?
Oh, yeah, also computer. Has he always been like a Raiders guy? Because he's in Chicago, right?
He's always had that hat on, It
don't make sense.
We'll look up sometimes people move from places to other places. Or they got fans of teams.
Yeah, so essentially, they have funds for 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
But
even though they had 9 months left to pay back, they're like, they're
just saying that in those 2 months that like if
there's no more money.
The money guy and the numbers guy both see that it's impossible.
Yeah.
Which is reasonable, right?
Yeah.
That is literally their job that they are supposed to do. I'm not holding that against them. The people who have the vision and believe in what they can do see that, oh no, there's probably a way through. And right now, like after this episode, I think that they have all of the moving parts to actually be able to do it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Marcus is still struggling, but Marcus can come up.
He's just clumsy,
Tina's
bro.
getting Tina's getting there.
Yeah.
Honestly, Abram's doing his thing. They figured out a free delivery with a free robot, which
Chucky.
I guarantee. You think that robot thing? You think that's like a soft advertisement for the Chucky robot?
Maybe because like in California, I've seen multiple kind of Chucky things. I forgot what their names are.
Oh,
delivering
really?
shit everywhere. They stop at red light stop signs. They stop at walkways.
Oh,
they
I
know
didn't
when to
know
go.
that.
Literally, it was crazy. Even Mickey saw it too. I have a video of it.
Yeah,
but literally,
something right. The other side.
Is my smoothie?
The other side.
Oh God.
I don't know what it was.
It's like a chia seed. Don't slap me. I'm helping you.
I do have chia seeds.
I'm treating you like the baby.
But yeah, literally, it was like a whole ass delivery thing, and like sometimes they do get stuck or whatever. But it is a thing, and you can track it, and like you can't
If it's just
steal
going
it.
around the neighborhood,
You can't steal it?
No, you can't fucking steal it.
You can just open and take somebody else's food? I'm sure
No,
you
Count a
can.
lock on it, and they probably also has a tracker on it. So I mean, you very much could steal it, but at best, what are you getting? A giant 200-pound robot?
Not the robot. You stop the robot, take the food, and back.
Yeah,
Good luck.
If I was homeless and I saw that out there,
There's a
It's got a
code.
lock
There's
on
like
it.
a code, and
on
they'll
there.
come catch you, bro. Like it's gonna take you forever to open it by the time they get there.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a thing, and maybe they're bringing this to Chicago because that'd be driving me shit.
Yeah, I'm glad that the window beef thing
It's
is
doing
actually
well.
doing
Yes.
well, and they are acknowledging it. Like, okay, whatever they need, that's fine. Like, and it's a free
Anything's free,
robot.
yeah.
It's like let it be, because a robot is like with a company, right?
It's
like
free.
and they send
It
them.
came free with the app.
delivery
Yeah, so it's perfect. It was like let them be because
Which
like
is-
that's doing well.
Which is good because they have a parachute with no holes, which means they have like the padding, the safety, and everything like with it because they know they're guaranteed going to bring in money with the sandwiches and everything. But unfortunately, with the bear and the parachute in their holes, money's not coming in. You're spending spending the money. In fact, too much. Like you bazooka size holes, as he said.
I mean, they do run a fancy ass restaurant. They gotta spend that
But
money.
like,
but they said they're tightening it up, and I think that they're gonna find ways to do it.
I know we all thought like the changing the menu every day or some shit was cool or something, but I'm sorry, you could just like I didn't think so.
It was crazy.
I think we all thought it was crazy.
I thought it was a good idea.
Okay, it was just you then. Okay, just making sure.
I mean, it's a unique idea.
Instead of dedicating to a butcher buying like, hey, I'll take this mass cow or something. I don't know, like, and just save your money in like, you know, investing in one thing instead of changing the menu so much. They could have done a lot. Bro,
yeah, like if you get a cow, it's like, okay, it's gonna be different dishes, but it's gonna be all like cow related, like a different cow things.
Well, so no, somebody who Hindu can't come in then.
Well,
then they are vegetarian. They're not just making all cow dishes, but like that's a main protein. But like you always keep vegetarian dishes.
But just changing the menu so drastically every day was just like that's what I truly feel like.
Because then you can't buy in bulk because you can't.
And I know that they're focused on the review from the tribute. They got them some good stuff and some bad stuff. But I honestly wonder what like the like average customer review would be like. I wonder what the customer experience is like. So it's kind of one angle we haven't really visited yet.
And they haven't really touched on social media.
Yeah.
And I'm curious on if that will ever play thing, because when this is happening, social media is such a big thing. Like a marketing on social media is such a big, like a lot of places we end up going to Chicago because influencer
TikTok
like
or something.
TikTok or Instagram,
Literally,
they're like telling you like, oh, this is a new thing that's coming up.
I think if you get a star, you don't need it, right?
Yeah. No, when we went to Japan, literally I think it was her sister Pretty. She was just on TikTok. She found us like all the Michelin star freaking places we went to because of TikTok.
But I'm saying. I'm not saying that they shouldn't be doing it. I'm saying that once you get a star, aren't you like elevated to a point where
you're not
like,
relying on
literally
that.
Like we have a star. Like people will just Google star restaurants. True. I can only afford one star, and I'm like, there it is.
Yeah. That's
so it's like in its way, it's its
yeah.
own bit of advertisement. I think that's why they're aiming for it. But I also think that like, I do think that they should be doing it. But I think like for the show that you could devote an entire show to probably just focusing on the social media of it. So maybe it's too much to juggle.
That's true.
In a show like this, you know what I mean? Like who would even do it? They'd have to.
It will have to be a whole different thing.
And like I feel like for what the show's already doing, that it's like it's solid enough. It's an established place in a neighborhood that's like come up. Maybe the Chicago food scene's enough word of mouth. Like I could yada that away in my head because to add that extra person would add an extra dynamic to the show that I don't know would fit super well to what's going on. Yeah, we already
added 3 more people. No, I was just thinking like they can just talk about it offside. Like somebody can run it and be like, okay, they're doing something. But you're right. I think Instagram is TikTok. It's not so much about the 1 star. It's about like how they treat you. Yeah. Because they would treat you super nice. That becomes really big on like it's experience, right? Like, but it is what it is. But I'm excited for this. I think we are gonna end up watching one more episode and just see where it goes from there, and then make a decision what we want to do moving forward. But yeah, guys, let us know what you thought about this episode. Again, share with your friends if they also love watching The Bear. Let us know. Comment, subscribe. Why are you not subscribed to us?
Thumbs up, all of the stuff. Make this reaction live.
Yes. Otherwise, it's going to the goddamn grave.
But we'll be back for the last one.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Bye.
Hey everybody, it's Rona here to say thank you for watching another episode of The Bear with Us. Special shout out to Joe and Pubby, and a special shout out to Mark DeFilippo and Anthony Hardy. We'll catch you guys in the kitchen next time. Bye-bye.